this live? I've never done this before. What does this even look like? Is there a chat? I don't know how this works. Anyway, hi, I'm Marcy. I think this is live. There's no clear indication that it's actually doing anything. I don't know. All right, well, welcome. I'm sitting in the sunroom in my house with a very lovely background behind me, but I was going to do it outside, but my daughter and her friends out there, and it's too hot upstairs right now. Anyway, so this is Marcy, and we are here. Let's see, comment moderation. Discussion. I don't know how that goes. Anyway, welcome. This is the Permission to Land VIP launch team. And this is my first ever Facebook Live video. I usually do pre-recorded ones just for comfort level, I suppose. But we got to get started with this. So here we are. So it's Wednesday, June 3rd. It's going to be our first of our Meaningful Wednesdays. And each day is going to have a theme. So Meaningful Wednesdays is for today. So I'm going to talk about that in a moment. First, I'm going to introduce this group. So I wrote this book, Permission to Land, and I should have a copy of it with me, but don't. I left all the proof copies inside, of course. But you've seen the video that I posted yesterday when they arrived in the mail. So I published this book. I started writing it in October of 2019 and wrote pretty nonstop. It poured out of me literally like a waterfall between October 1st and December 15th. I wrote 121,000 words. And then it went through a variety of iterations and editing and so on. Lots of title changes and content changes and all sorts of things. But so now we've got this book, and I'm really proud of it. And it's really, I hope, going to show people by my example that you can survive and thrive through all sorts of life's turbulence. I don't want to give too much away about it because that's what I'm gonna be talking about through the rest of these weeks. But I grew up in a family with mental illness and narcissism and opiate addiction and turbulence and trauma and all sorts of things from my parents' divorce that then programmed me to expect that same type of trauma in my future relationships. And the story is really about how I overcame all of that. And I'm hoping that it serves as an example and a model and an inspiration and is a benefit to other people, because we all go through trauma in life, and every single one of us has a very similar story, and all of our stories are worth being told. And so how we find meaning in our lives is personal to us. I find meaning in parenthood. I find meaning in raising smart and politically minded and empathetic and kind children, and I can't be more proud of them for who they are, and me for the pretty decent job I did raising them, if I say so myself. I find meaning in my teaching job. I've been teaching for 25 years, and after 7 career changes, found myself as a teacher at the age of 27, and I love it. I've been doing it for 25 years, and my students are like my own children. I adore them, and they stay in my life. Many of them stay in my life for a very long time. Many of them are in this group, supporting me, which is lovely, the way I support them. And Jennifer Picasso wrote a very sweet little note to me in the comments discussion of our VIP launch team. Just brought tears to my eyes. Anyway, so how do we find meaning? We find meaning in all sorts of things. I found meaning in creating art and the spontaneous impulse to create something pretty, to create color, to create life, to create beauty. I find a lot of meaning in that. And when people like my paintings, I love that as well. I do writing for Elephant Journal, and I've had a few pieces published over the years. And when I get commentary from readers saying that what I wrote touched them, that brings my life a tremendous amount of meaning as well. And so I want to encourage you to look at yourself, put a little mirror in front of your face, and examine your life, like what brings you meaning and how do you create meaning for yourself. That's it's got to be a cognitive choice. It just doesn't happen. You can't lay on the couch and expect, oh, today's going to be a meaningful day. You have to actually find a goal or create a goal and some actionable steps to actually make that happen. And like, I wanted to write this book and it's stewed in my head for quite a while. All of 2018 I was thinking about it during some medical issues, and then by October, the end of September, beginning of October, I was like, this is it, I'm done. And I joined an Elephant Journal writing course, and I used that as an external motivation to keep me writing, and it grew in significance and meaning and catharsis for myself. And I challenge you all to find your own projects to do things like that. Because how we find meaning and the meaning that we give to our lives is extremely important in how we view who we are and how we view whether our lives have been successful or not. And that varies. The meaning of that varies for everybody. Okay, on to some fun stuff. I did, in a little discussion on the VIP launch team conversation, I did say that there were going to be some prizes and raffles and things, and I will have them actually made up very soon. All of the things that I've ordered or am creating to build the summer beach read baskets are on their way here. So there will be two first prizes. I made a very large beach tote out of two different ones out of my paintings. They come with a coordinating beach towel and a customized water bottle and some funky sunglasses and a signed copy of Permission to Land with this custom bookmark, and of course the PDF of the companion journal called Personal Transformation Through Writing, which will give you writing prompts and thought-provoking questions for you to be able to take the long view back over your own life, which is what I did while I was writing my book. It wasn't just the me at 52 looking back over at things that happened to me over the course of my lifetime and my foggy, addled, aging memory as to what happened, but I've been keeping journals since 1985, and I've gone back through all of my journals and read my own sometimes incriminating voice, me as a 15-year-old, me as a 17-year-old, me as a 22-year-old, etc. And so I have glimpses of me at certain stages as evidentiary narrative to help me make sense out of the things that have happened, that have transpired through the course of 5 decades of living. It's hard to believe. Anyway, so the companion journal will help you kind of do that for yourself. And then you'll also get a 30% off coupon, good for any of the art at my art website, marcybrockman.com, and that would be redeemable anytime on or before July 15th. The third place prize is a beautiful 55-inch square silky scarf. They're made in America, polyester microfiber. They're made from any one of my paintings. You can see them all on marcybrockman.com. So you'll get a scarf, and you'll get the PDF of the companion journal, and you'll get a signed copy of the book with the bookmark and a 30% off coupon, good for any art redeemable on the website before July 15th. The fourth prize is a copy of my hardcover book with the custom bookmark signed personally to you, plus the companion journal, and a 25% off coupon for art on marcybrockman.com on or before July 15th. And if this gets big and we get a lot of people, which I'm hoping for, then there'll be more prizes. I'll give away more scarves, I'll give away more books, we'll give away more art, maybe we'll raffle off a print or two, why not? But you're gonna have to do some things in order to earn the chances in the raffle. So I'm gonna talk about them one a week as we get going. So I'm gonna ask you to do social media tasks that get you involved and get your friends involved in my various social media to build up a community and build up the excitement and the enthusiasm for this book launch, which will be the book launch party, which will be July 1st. So I don't want to take too much of your time. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about. I encourage you to go back through your life and decide for yourself what brings you meaning and what makes you happy. And this will be an ongoing discussion because every Wednesday will be Meaningful Wednesdays. And if you have any questions or you want more information, please email me, marcybrockman@gmail.com. You can make a commentary on the VIP launch team group that you all have become a member of, and some of you have already started to share it with your friends and family and your community, and I appreciate that. That's wonderful. And that's it. So I'm kind of done. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know time is at a premium. So I love you all, and I'm so glad you're on this journey with me because I couldn't do it by myself.